Dear colleagues, it is my pleasure and honor to have the opportunity to address you today on behalf of the Institute for the Advancement of Education and Upbringing. In the next 45 minutes, we will try to look back together where we started 8 years ago and then clearly see where, as an educational system, we should be heading. The Institute has initiated numerous activities over the past decade aimed at one big idea: to improve education and upbringing in accordance with the pace of time. And that time it has accelerated. The Ministry of Education and the Institute are working together to ensure that education in Serbia continues to progress in a kind of digital race through time. We live in a world where digital technologies are changing the way we communicate, learn, work, create, but also the way we participate in social life. A lot has been achieved, from digital textbooks and digital classrooms to extensive teacher training and the integration of artificial intelligence content into curricula and programs. We have improved digital competencies, developed new tools, new practices, and new learning models. But today, more than ever, we are aware of one fact: we are in a moment of history that education has not seen in decades. Artificial intelligence has entered our lives almost unnoticed, and then, in just a few weeks, it spread around the world faster than any technology before it. We are no longer in a time of slow development. We no longer have much time because we are slower than the speed of the digital world. And no matter how much we run, we have not managed to keep up with the pace of technology. For comparison, it took about 40 years for the television to conquer the world. About 15 years for the smartphone. Just a few weeks for artificial intelligence. More precisely, 2 months. This clearly tells us what kind of era we are living in. It's not just acceleration, it's a historical leap. And that's exactly why education cannot remain the same. It cannot stay slow, static, and closed within models from the last century. Today, more and more people live in virtual worlds, working, learning, creating, loving, while the power of personal computers doubles every 18 months. That world will become more and more luxurious, more and more alluring. And very likely, at some point, we will have superintelligence, infinitely smart. And that's why we must ask the toughest question: have we already, unintentionally, designed some of the bad ends of our own destiny? And what will such an entity, when it becomes more powerful than us, do with the human who created it? Digital reality is becoming less deterministic and more unpredictable. And if we want to prepare children for a world that is unpredictable and unknown, then schools must radically change their priorities. Schools should teach children how to learn, how to think through logical facts, how to apply theoretical knowledge in practice, and to develop work habits and personal motivation. Because a teacher who simply transmits ready-made knowledge, that model is outdated today. Even artificial intelligence can do that. The future demands a teacher who is willing to change, to learn together with their students, and to guide them toward knowledge that thinks, not just knowledge that informs. In a world where lifelong jobs no longer exist, the only truly educated person will be the one who has learned how to learn, to change, and how to remain human in the era of artificial intelligence. And now, I would like to invite Director Zlatko Gruzanovic to continue with this topic. Thank you for your attention.